Hey, what's going on, everybody? I have a pretty damn good battle versus my friend Gr8astard. If you probably haven't really heard of him unless you are on the PO ladder or something. 'Cause he's always at the very top. He's actually #1 right now. But he doesn't YouTube or anything. But yeah, he's very good, and I hope you guys stay for this battle. But quickly before this ends, one big threat is Terrakion because I don't have really anything to take its hits, even if it's especially if it's banded. And Rotom's, I don't know. Rotom's not really that big of a threat just because I have Celebi and I have Gastrodon. I know he doesn't run Choice Rotom because Choice Rotom is really bad, and I know he knows what to use. But I know he has some unorthodox sets that make it different, a little bit more different than standard. But he's gonna bring in his T-Tar, which is the safe move to do. I'm gonna go with Flamethrower because I really need to get that Skarmory out of the way, and I don't want him to keep on setting up spikes or anything because I don't have a spinner on my team. So it's really crucial that I make sure he doesn't get spikes on my team. So we're both going to set up rocks out here. I know he has Earthquake, but I'm going to predict him to predict my Skarmory and go for the Toxic predicting his Rotom. That's exactly what happens, and he goes to his Rotom as I Toxic it. It really, well, I mean, like, it was pretty risky. I'm not even going to lie. I make some pretty risky plays in this match. But I'm going to go for the Protect as he goes for the Volt Switch. I'm just gonna go for. I actually was looking away at that moment, and I didn't see what he was going for. I thought he went for Hydro Pump, so I went for the Flamethrower, predicting him to over predict, and he went for Volt Switch twice. So I thought it was a good play, but he just went for the safe move, and I didn't even see. But now he brings out his Terrakion, this big ass threat, and I'm gonna go out to my Skarmory. I don't want to go out to my Celebi in case he has X-Scissor and he's banded or Scarf, and he, you know, kills off my Celebi. I don't want that to happen. But he gives a close comment. I was like, oh, that's Scarf. And then I was like, okay, no big deal. I'm going to predict him to switch out, predicting my Roost, and I'm going to go for layer spikes. But nope, it says the SD. I'm just like, shit. So now I'm going to have to let Skarmory die and then switch in my Terrakion just to revenge kill it since my Terrakion is Scarf. But at the same time, if he switches out and he goes out to Skarmory, that's a free layer spikes right there, and that's something I don't want. So right now, I'm going to make an extremely risky play right now. And I don't, like, it's completely risky. I went into my Terrakion thinking he knows that it's Scarf, since I always run Scarf Terrakion, and predicting him to switch out to Skarmory, not wanting him to lose his SD Terrakion already, since it's a very big threat to my team. Switching out to my Terrakion, I might Heatran on his Terrakion, that could have easily went for the close combat, thinking that I could have not been Scarf, but I guess he didn't want to risk it either. But that was an extremely risky play. Like, either way, it could have gone. It was risky for both of us, but yeah, it paid off, and he actually overpredicts for me to go like for Toxic or something, or maybe switch out. But I'm gonna go Flamethrower, and now his Skarmory's out of the way, and that's just a huge threat out of the game. But he's gonna go for close combat as I go to my Celebi, and I'm not sure right now because I don't know if he can KO me with the Stone Edge right there. I don't know if he is Rock Gem or not. If he is Rock Gem, I believe I could have KO'd right there. I'm not sure. I don't know if you want to risk the miss or something. I don't know. Maybe, and right there, him saying a sub, he probably predicted me to predict his Scizor to come in, something like that, or maybe predicted me to go for the Nasty Plot, predicting him to switch out to his Terrakion, or T-Tar, or his Scizor. But he's gonna bring in a Scizor right now. And I'll go for the Giga Drain. I was like, don't go for Bullet Punch or something, trying to play mind games. And then, as you'll see right now, he doesn't go for the Bullet Punch, and I went for the HP Fire. I was like, oh yes! And then I was just like, wait, shit, Aqua Berry. And then it shows the Aqua Berry. I was like, no! So now my Celebi's gone. It's not really a big deal though because his Rotom's like basically already gone, and I just need to make sure I don't bring in like my Gastro on it, or have my Gastro out on it, because then he's gonna be able to rest up, and that's something I don't want. So he actually brings it in right now. So I got to be careful what I switch into or bring into this. So I can't bring in my Heatran because I know I outspeed it and can kill it off with a Flamethrower. But then again, he can go into his Terrakion and set up a sub, and I don't want to waste my Terrakion just to break his sub, you know. Or waste another Pokemon just to break his sub. But now I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge, knowing that it can basically force something in and not his Terrakion, because it would have KO'd it if you brought it in. But he's going to bring in his T-Tar, and I know he's going to go for the Earthquake. Like I said, I knew he had that Earthquake, so I'm going to go to my Gastrodon, and I'm actually going to just go for the Scald. I don't want to go for the Recover, because then I'm just going to be wasting turns and stuff. It's not really that big of a deal that he goes for the Crunch. It's going to do as much as a Recover anyways. So I'm just gonna go for the Scald, and I actually do get the burn. That's really good for me. I mean, yeah, I think that's like the only hacks in the game, pretty sure. But now I'm gonna predict him to go for the Earthquake. Sorry, I think I heard something. But I'm gonna predict him to go for the Earthquake. And I kind of want to save my Gastrodon for Death Fodder in case I need it. And I switch out to my and now I'm gonna just go for the Earthquake. It's not really that big of a deal what he switches into. He actually switches into a Scizor, and I believe I think his Selby was Scarf. I'm not sure what he was. I don't know what his Selby was. I forgot what he said it was. I think it was Scarf. But he switched into Terrakion. I'm just going to leave this in as Death Fodder because now, as long as I get the side shard off, if it doesn't kill, if it does, it doesn't matter because then I can just sweep with Scarf X Scissor. So it was a great game, and I hope you guys enjoy this because it was a pretty damn good battle, even though I was at a huge disadvantage. And it was pretty evened up during the match, just because my little core was very annoying to him, so it kind of made the playing field even, if you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but I'm gonna kill off his Selby with X Scissor and his Terrakion, or not Terrakion, T-Tar. I'm like I can't even talk. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, stay tuned, I guess. Peace.